welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a new video. Today we'll be trying out the new concealer from Makeup Forever. This is their new HD Undetectable Smooth Blur concealer. But before we get started, if it is your first time watching, please hit the subscribe button, and if you are a returning subscriber, don't forget to hit the like button. This concealer retails for $29. It's available in 20 shades. It has a natural finish. It also has hyaluronic acid. It is hydrating, long wearing, plumping, and it is good for dark circles. And this is supposed to smooth, brighten, correct under eyes with the undetectable real skin finish for up to 24 hours. I'm hoping I actually like this concealer. Y'all already know my struggles when it comes to finding a really good concealer that doesn't crease on me. Also, the last few concealers that I tried out from Makeup Forever, I didn't like them because I felt like they were a little too thick and a little too full coverage. So we'll see how this turns out. I picked up the shade 4.0 Y Almond. I'm gonna do a quick swatch of it. It's like swatched on my hand. It doesn't really look all that golden to me. It looks a little more olive, but we'll see. And also the texture of this is creamy. It doesn't feel dry at all. This has a nice texture to it. So we'll see. I'm going to apply this, then blend it out and let it sit for a while, and then I'll apply it to the other side. And if anybody's wondering, the foundation I have on is the Time for Traceless Soft Matte foundation, and I have the shade 10.5 Mocha. Okay, y'all, so this is what the concealer looks like blended out. Y'all, this melts right into the skin. I love the way my under eyes look. It looks flawless, but at the same time, it looks very natural. I was a little unsure of the shade. I felt like it was going to be a little too close to my skin tone, but I'm not mad at it. It definitely brightened a little bit. Now, it didn't give me like a bright under eye look, but I do feel like I look a little brighter under my eyes. Now, I'm hoping that this doesn't crease on me, because if it creased, then y'all already know me. I'm praying that it doesn't. But so far, I like it. It's very hydrating. This has really good coverage. I would describe this as medium to buildable coverage. The coverage on it is good. Like, you don't need to put a lot of this on to cover any dark circles under your eyes. So far, so good. So I'm going to go in and set it. And today, the powder that I'm using to set it is the Givenchy Prism powder. And I have the shade 5. I'm back with the concealer on. This is what my under eyes look like. So far, so good. It hasn't creased on me. I really love the way that it looks. It looks very flawless, but natural also. It's not too dry. It's definitely not a matte concealer. This more has like a natural finish. I love the texture of it. It's very creamy. It blends right into the skin. So far, again, I'm really loving it. I only have one negative when it comes to this concealer, and it would be the shade range. There's only 20 shades. There's not a lot to choose from. Usually when I look at concealer, sometimes I feel like I could go with a couple of shades. This one, I really felt like I didn't have much to choose from. Honestly, I felt like if I would have went with the shade before this, it would have been way too light. If I would have went with the shade after this, it would have been way too dark. So they definitely should work on expanding the shade range, because only 20 shades is unacceptable. And I'm shocked by that, because I feel like the Makeup Forever HD foundation has a lot of shades, at least 40 to 50 shades. So I don't understand why they thought this was a good idea just to have 20 shades. Outside of that, I love the formula. Of course, I'm gonna do my normal wear test. We'll see how well this holds up. So I'll see y'all in a few. Y'all, I'm back after having this concealer on for a little over 9 hours. This is what my under eyes look like. I am just now starting to crease, especially under my left eye, but I feel like that isn't a bad thing. I was able to go all day long, and it's just now starting to crease after 9 hours. Most concealers crease on me within the first 30 minutes to an hour, so I'm actually shocked that I was able to go all day, and I'm actually happy about that because I do love the formula of this. This concealer is not drying. It doesn't feel heavy. It didn't settle into any fine lines under my under eyes. This is a very hydrating concealer, so if you're somebody who suffer from dry under eyes, this is one that actually will work. It's not heavy, it's not thick, and it's definitely not matte. This is a nice natural finish with buildable coverage. Earlier I did say that there aren't a lot of shades. I definitely feel like they should work on the shade range because we need more than 20 shades. I did go back and look online at all of the shades. I looked at the tan section and I really felt like none of them shades would work for me, that they would be way too light. And out of the shades that were listed as deep, there were only one shade that I felt like would work, and that's the shade that I got. So I really feel like they need to work on the shades, because the shades after this really look like color correctors or possibly a shade that you can use to contour with. I really feel like if you are around my complexion, this is like the only shade that would work. Maybe one shade in the tan section might work, depending on how you like your concealer. Outside of that, this is a really good concealer. I really didn't think that it was going to hold up. I didn't think it would be crease proof, but it actually is. So overall, I feel like this concealer is worth trying. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give this concealer an 8, and I took 2 points away just because the shade range sucks. Now if there were more shades, this would definitely get a 10 from me. That's just how much I like it. I love the formula, I love the texture, I love how long wearing, I love how it looks under the eyes. It's very blurring and smoothing, but the shade range sucks, so that's why it gets an 8 from me. But anyway, y'all, that is it. Y'all let me know in the comment section, have you tried this out already? Do you plan on picking it up? If you have, what are your thoughts? Most importantly, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.